So you're about to shoot your first short film or even a feature? Let me be real with you. There are a few things that you can totally mess up if you don't know them going into this. These 15 tips come from real life experience and some painful mistakes I've made. Let's make sure you don't have to make the same ones, alright? The very first tip. Pre-production is everything. It's so tempting to just grab your camera and start shooting, but trust me, you don't want to. Everything that goes wrong on set usually comes from poor planning. For example, break your script into a shot list, build a production schedule, make a gear checklist, scout your locations in advance, and also at the time of day you plan to shoot there. The more decisions you make before the shoot day, the more you can actually focus on directing when it counts. Our first film that we did was the opposite of what I'm just teaching here. We literally wrote the script while we were shooting, if we even scripted out certain scenes. 2. Keep your shots simple. Don't try to reinvent cinema on your first shoot. Yes, long takes, complex dolly moves, and whip pans are so cool. But also, if not done correctly, can look cheap, or it's gonna kill your momentum on set because it's gonna take you way too long to get right. Whatever it is, just keep it simple. Start with clean coverage. Wide shots, medium shots, close-up shots. Nail the basics. Believe me, a well-composed static shot is 100 times more powerful than a shaky, ambitious shot that doesn't land. Focus on the frame. Put your camera on a tripod and make sure that everything in the shot is intentional. What's going on outside? All right, point number 3, use the rule of thirds and then break it if you have to. The rule of thirds is like training wheels, not in a bad way. Divide your frame into thirds and place your subject or point of interest at one of those intersections. Once you understand why it works, feel free to break it. Center framing, negative space, symmetry. Break the rules with purpose, not by accident. 4. Shoot for the edit. Don't just shoot scenes, shoot options. Your future self sitting at the editing desk will thank you for every insert, cutaway, reaction shot, or transition you get. A film is made in the edit, and it's a nightmare if you don't have an angle to cut away to. Overshoot slightly, just don't leave holes. Also for sound, same story. Record room tones and sound effects on set. 5. Set your white balance manually. Here's a small one, but it makes a big difference. Don't use auto white balance. If the lighting changes slightly, your camera will try to compensate and suddenly your footage will shift from orange to blue mid-scene. Lock in your white balance manually based on your lighting setup and stick with it. 6. Back up your footage daily. After each shoot day, copy your footage to your computer, an external drive, and if possible, additionally to a cloud service. If you only have one copy, you're one spill or one drop drive away from disaster. Footage is sacred. Treat it that way. I usually have the original file, then at least one hard drive copy, and one cloud backup. 7. Rehearse with your actors. Even a quick rehearsal can transform a scene. Take the time to help actors understand the emotional beats, not just memorize lines. Run the scene in the actual location if possible. It helps them move naturally and give you a chance to tweak blocking before you hit record. Alright, point number 8. Do not over-direct. You don't need to control every breath and every blink of your cast. Instead of giving line readings, talk to your actors about what the character wants. What are they feeling? What's standing in their way? The best performances come from freedom. In advance, as a director, make sure that the actor understands what a scene is supposed to generally look like, and then give them room. Something that really helps is a table read with your actors in advance to shooting. Number 9, Let actors move naturally. Real people don't just stand still and recite lines. They shift weight, they fidget, they lean on walls, look away when they lie. Encourage your actors to bring those small human moments to the scene. Just make sure your blocking and framing supports it. And when cutting away back from one camera to the other one, make sure it's cohesive. One big thing, people are never doing nothing. When a character walks up to another character, that character has to be doing something. He won't just be standing still on the spot waiting and staring into space, unless that's intentional. Have him work or be on their phone or play with a ball or whatever. Number 10, respect your crew's time, especially if they come for free. Feed your crew. Start on time. Say thank you often. People will go the extra mile for you if they feel seen and appreciated. Don't stretch shoot days forever. Fatigue leads to mistakes and resentment. Protect your team's energy. 11. Stay on schedule. You will run out of time. Everyone does. That's why a realistic schedule is essential. Prioritize your most important scenes early in the day while the team is fresh, and always build in buffer time. Something will take longer than you expect. Always. All right. 12. Always have a plan B. That kind of goes hand in hand with the point we earlier had. For example, the actor is late, the power goes out, it starts to rain. Things will go wrong, and that's okay. But you will feel way less panicked if you have a backup plan in mind. Flexibility isn't a luxury, it's a survival skill. One small additional tip with that is plan your exterior shots first, whether that's in the morning or on your first production days. Because if it rains in the beginning, it's fine. We can just, swap interior and exterior locations. But let's say you recorded interior first and now your exterior, it's late afternoon and then it starts raining, well, then you're screwed. And it might have been dry and nice all morning. Make sense? Point number 13, make a film that you can finish. Don't get trapped by your own ambition. Start with something small but finishable. A 5-minute short film that you actually complete and release is 1,000 times more valuable than an unfinished feature sitting on your hard drive. Build your skills by actually creating and getting feedback on your finished products. It's also a big thing. 14. Limit your locations. Each new location adds setup time, transport headaches, continuity issues, and noise risks. If your whole film can be filmed in one place, one room, perfect, great, do it. The fewer moving parts you have, the more you can focus on the performance and the storytelling. Use and reuse places you have. For example, one of our last films, we built a set into our garage. Here are some BTS photos. It was supposed to be a prison visitor room, and I think it worked out great. And it saved us a lot of money. And this kind of already leads us to our next point, number 15. Use what you have. Don't wait until you have the perfect camera, the $10,000 budget, or that location that you really want. Use what you have now. A friend's living room, natural light, free props. The best films come with constraints. They force you to be resourceful and original, creative. We filmed our first film with about $500 of production budget. So it is possible with a lot of creativity. Okay, wow, this was way longer than I expected. But if you only apply half of those tips, your first film will go way smoother than mine did. Let me know in the comments what you're working on, or link your film below so we can check it out. And hey, if this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more.